What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Time for some Monkish beers. I actually was fortunate enough to get my hands on some Monkish beers, so the next probably 4, 5, or 6 reviews in a row are all going to be Monkish beers, so I'm stoked. I've talked about it. Monkish really, really hard to get, so I always have like feelers out there. I typically only get 1 can at a time. Fortunately, for a couple of these beers, I was able to get my hands on 2 of them, so I will be able to share them with friends. So I'm absolutely stoked about that. So yes, first one first. Juice Lee. This is a collaboration between Monkish and Cellarmaker. Cellarmaker's up in San Francisco. Monkish is down here in Torrance. This is a pale ale that they did a little collaboration. 6% alcohol by volume, and this can art is awesome. I mean, I'm guessing this is an homage to Bruce Lee. Cellarmaker is known, I don't know if they're known for it, but they brewed a beer called Dank Williams, which was awesome. So I'm guessing that's where Juice Lee came from. There's, I mean, what looks to be Bruce Lee kind of in the shadows of the bottom of this label. So it is awesome. Big thanks to Brandon and Eddie for this can. I don't know I don't know who actually physically sent this can, but thank you both for sending these. Did a couple little beer trades, and I was able to get some Monkish beer. So I decided as kind of like a New Year's resolution kind of a thing, I'm going to stop looking up hops ahead of time for beer, so I don't know what hops are in this beer. I do know that this was canned on December 27th. Today is January 27th, hashtag Team Old IPA. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We like our IPAs with some age on them. Around here, there's nothing wrong with super fresh beer, but I just like them when they hang out for 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, let's get into this one. I'm excited. It's Friday, first beer of the week. We're using our proper glassware, hashtag PGG. People keep asking about that. It's kind of morphed into a couple different things, but just think of it as having your proper glassware game on point. That's what PGG is, in case you were wondering, and I can smell that already. So yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic in the glass. It looks like pineapple juice. Finger and a quarter of just super fluffy, bright white head. It is marshmallowy. 6% when we scrolled around. I don't think, we're not going to get alcohol legs, but there is some glass lacing. So looks like a Monkish beer. I mean, it looks like a juice. It looks like that hazy New England style beer that we all have, I guess we're becoming used to. I mean, everyone's brewing New England style beers now. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, don't know the hops in this one. Long hair, don't care. We're just going to go in blind and see what they smell like. I think that when I know hops ahead of time, it's kind of cheating for me. And if someone says, oh, this has Galaxy in it, I kind of try and smell tropical fruitiness or whatever I think Galaxy smells like. So I just want to do some of these blind. So maybe afterwards I'll look it up. Who knows? Who cares, right? Let's smell it. It smells amazing. It's got that bubblegum thing that I get with a lot of New England style beers. Just right off the bat, it's not like that burning yeasty thing, but it's that yeasty kind of bubblegum thing. It's tropical fruity, but it's pretty vinous. It's kind of grapey. This reminds me of if you guys have had Dialed In. So the last Dialed In I had from Trillium was a IPA that they brewed with, I think it was Sauvignon Blanc juice. It was like straight white wine kind of grape. This has that. But it has like this, it's candy. It's like that kind of tropical, like Starburst. Like, think of like pink Starburst. It's got that cool, like candy thing. But even at a month old, very, very pungent. Aroma is very much in your face. I mean, obviously 6%, you're not smelling booze. There's a little bit of like a bready thing too. It does. I think it does. I think it reminds me of Dialed In. It's very grapey and very vinous. But with like that, there's like this tropical. It does. Now that I said pink Starburst, that's what I'm thinking. If you guys, I don't even know what flavor that is, but I just know what that smells like because that was my favorite one. So yeah, fuck it. Let's drink it. Cheers. Thank you, sirs, gentlemen, both of you. Wow. I mean, I could chug this right now. That is one of the easiest, lightest drinking hazy beers I've had. And there is a killer bitterness that's just sitting right on the middle of my tongue. Very pithy. But yeah, it's very, very grapey, vinous. But there's also like right on the middle of my tongue, it's this orange peel, lemon peel, grapefruit peel, very pithy. Nice bitterness. I don't know the IBUs on this, but I mean, this is a crusher. This is so easy drinking. I think it's a little bit more aromatic than the flavor. It's not that it falls short on the flavor, it's just not as in your face on your palate. Still though, this is, like I said, it's a crusher. Finish is super dry too. But yeah, it's like biting into a grapefruit on the middle of your tongue, and it just kind of sits there for a little bit and then finishes super, super dry with more of that grape kind of vinous. It might be Nelson, I have no idea. But yeah, it's like a mix of, like white wine and orange juice. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Like I said, not the most explosive monkish beer that I've had, but it's a pale ale. So I was thinking this might be kind of like one of those Treehouse Trillium beers where they say it's a pale ale, but it drinks like an IPA. This one's definitely more on the mellow side. Really, really solid though. Super, super good. I mean, this, like I said, if you had these in your fridge, 6%, you could have a couple of them and not, you know, not be shit-faced. This is really, really good. Nothing mind-blowing, but it is. It's just, it's a solid, easy drinking pale ale. So something like Fort Point, I like more. Lights On, I would drink more than this. Even like Tornado. Treehouse hasn't brewed that in a while, but this is like, I don't know, 93, 94. Really, really solid stuff. So yeah, that's Juicely from Cellarmaker and Monkish. Be Like Water. I love me some Bruce Lee. So yeah, if you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these crews who